Arav and Anaya were siblings, growing up in Bangalore. Arav, the elder brother, loved cricket. He would spend hours practicing his batting skills, dreaming of becoming a famous cricketer one day. Anaya, bright and curious, loved books and dreamt of being a doctor. She would often be found with her nose buried in medical books, fascinated by the human body and its mysteries. Their parents, Ashok and Priya, were loving but held traditional beliefs. They unconsciously favored Arav, often giving him more attention and support. Ashok dreamt of Arav being an engineer. He would often sit with Arav, discussing the importance of a stable career and the prestige it would bring to the family. Priya often reminded Anaya, girls should learn to cook and manage the house. She believed that these skills were essential for a girl's future, regardless of her ambitions. Arav received new cricket gear, which made him even more enthusiastic about his sport. Anaya got new textbooks, fueling her passion for learning and her dream of becoming a doctor. Their paths were being shaped differently, influenced by their parents' expectations and societal norms. While Arav was encouraged to pursue his dreams, Anaya had to balance her aspirations with traditional roles. Ashok enrolled Arav in a prestigious cricket academy. Anaya's requests for extra science tuition were dismissed. Focus on your schoolwork, Priya would say. On weekends, Ashok practiced cricket with Arav. Anaya helped Priya with household chores. Boys will be boys, Ashok would say when Arav neglected his studies. Anaya was expected to excel in academics and housework. The unequal treatment was stark. One day, Anaya scored exceptionally well in her science exam. She had worked tirelessly for weeks, sacrificing her playtime and even some sleep to ensure she understood every concept. She topped her class, even surpassing the boys. Her teachers were thrilled and showered her with praise, acknowledging her hard work and dedication. Her joy knew no bounds. She felt on top of the world, believing that her parents would be equally proud and happy. However, her parents' reaction was muted. They glanced at the report card with indifferent expressions, barely acknowledging her achievement. "That's good, Anaya," said Priya, her mother, in a tone that lacked enthusiasm. "Now help me with dinner." Anaya's heart sank, but she obediently followed her mother to the kitchen. Ashok, her father, remained engrossed in the newspaper, not even looking up. That day, Anaya understood a harsh reality. Her achievements were not as celebrated as Arav's, her brother, even if they were greater. Arav always seemed to get more attention and praise. A seed of disillusionment was sown. Anaya realized that no matter how hard she tried, her efforts might never be fully appreciated. Section 4. Unequal Paths. Years passed. Arav, despite his cricket coaching, struggled academically. He got admission to a mediocre college. His dreams of becoming an engineer dashed. Anaya, despite the lack of support, excelled. She secured a seat in a top medical college, her dream within reach. She was proud, yet a part of her ached for the recognition she craved from her parents. Section 5. A Promise for Change. One evening, Ashok sat with Arav, both lost in thought. The air was thick with unspoken words, the weight of tradition and expectations pressing down on them. Arav, sensing the gravity of the moment, looked at his father, searching for answers in his eyes. Priya watched Anaya pack her bags for medical college, her eyes filled with pride and regret. She remembered the sacrifices Anaya had made, the dreams she had put on hold. Priya's heart swelled with a mix of emotions, knowing that her daughter was finally getting the chance she deserved. Ashok broke the silence. "Anaya, we are proud of you." His voice was steady, but his eyes betrayed the depth of his feelings. He had always been a man of few words, but tonight he needed to say more. "We understand now that we haven't always treated you fairly," he continued, his voice tinged with regret. "We were blinded by old customs and didn't see the potential in you that we should have." Priya nodded, her voice thick with emotion. "We promised to do better." Her words were a vow, a commitment to change the way they viewed their children's futures. She knew it wouldn't be easy, but it was necessary. "Both our children deserve equal chances to shine," she added, looking at Arav and Anaya. The siblings exchanged a glance, a silent understanding passing between them. They had always supported each other, but now they felt a renewed sense of unity. Anaya smiled, a weight lifting from her heart. She felt a sense of relief, knowing that her parents were finally seeing her for who she truly was. It was a moment of validation, a recognition of her worth. It was a new beginning, a promise for a future where both brother and sister would soar high, their wings finally equal. The family embraced, ready to face the challenges ahead with a newfound sense of hope and determination.